I just got called to come and do a session at the studio. This is a walk-in session, meaning it wasn't programmed. Somebody just decided to go to the studio. And since it's kind of early, 1 p.m., there's no engineers at the studio, only the front desk people. So I always offer myself to take any session. So they called me. They said a client is at the studio that wants to record. So we're going over there. Most of the time, even when it's a program session, I don't know who the artist is going to be. But I always try to say yes because, like, I always heard, like, this quote. It was, like, out of sight, out of mind. So I kind of treat it the same way. It's like I have to be there. I don't have to be there. I really want to be there because, that's the way that I think I'm going to receive the blessings. If I'm not there, most likely the blessings won't come and knock at my door, right? So we're going over there to the studio. We don't know who the artist is. We don't know what type of music is. It's not that I don't care. I just don't want to be an engineer that only deals with one type of music. I like all type of music. I don't want to eat the same food every day. So if today is something new that I haven't done before, even better. Because I think it's going to expand my mind on music. If it's the same thing that I do pretty much every other day, it is what it is. I think I'm going to do it fast. So we're going to the studio all of day. I made it to the studio. I don't know what's going to be today. So it's always something new. Here we go. So we made it to the studio. Session was successful. I didn't show you the session because the clients didn't want to be on camera. So I asked them first. They didn't want to do it, but we made it here. Successful now. He's changing the mic. We recorded with a U87, but what you got for them?
The next session has a Sony C800.
Nice. When we get to the session, we usually check like if things are good, and you gotta listen to it. One size doesn't fit all. So successful session, and now lunch finally. So take care. Doing music is a blessing. I'm really extremely grateful for every day. I really appreciate all the opportunities that like the universe and God gives to me. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve them, but at the same time, I'm extremely grateful because like if He's giving me these opportunities, I guess God and the universe sees something in me, and obviously the artist sees something in me to request me to work with them again, and that's like to me like extremely valuable. Sometimes you might have to like stop thinking about like all the stuff that you don't have and really start thinking about the things that you have within your control. It might be just a phone, it might be a computer, it might be a friend that like makes music, it might be a YouTube feed, and whatever it might be. So like taking care of like those opportunities that you might not see them, and stop thinking about what you don't have, but really thinking about what opportunities you have available in your hand right now. It might really make a difference for you to like get to the place where you want to be. A lot of people give up way before they even tried it enough. It's like you go play basketball, like you shot one, and then you say, I'm not really that good. I'm going to go back home. We know that's not the way that you become better. You might have to go the days that you don't want to go, the day that are raining, the day that you're sick. All those days you have to go because all those little steps that you're making, it's going to help you to get where you want to go. Eventually, people are going to start noticing. I can tell you by experience, people are going to see you because you're going to have a growth and they're going to see your growth. And most of the time, opportunities haven't come to you because like you're not ready for them, not because the opportunities are not willing to be given to you. Sometimes the right moment is being waited so you can be ready whenever those opportunities come to you and you can really take the most advantage of them. Don't give up. I think like one viewer is way more than zero. Treat that viewer like you love them, try and give them the best, connect with them. What do you like? What don't you like? And when you get two viewers, same thing. I always tell people, it's like if you have 100 people in one room all knowing your songs, it's going to be a great feeling. So don't treat 2, 3, 4 followers, viewers as nothing. Talk to yourself with love and think, okay, if this was 10x, 20x, 100x, a million X, the amount of people, what would I do different that I'm not doing with these people right now? And probably if you start doing that for the masses, taking it to a small amount of people, you're really going to change what you're doing. And eventually opportunities are going to come and opportunities are going to like show up back to back to back. So hopefully this helps you. Let me know if you need any other type of help. I'm here to help you. And hopefully we'll make a hit. You want to know the difference between artists that might make it and the ones that might not make it? It is not the team. It's not the talent. It's not who they know. It is something that if you don't work on it, most likely it will happen to you. I moved from Chile to New York. Just wanted to know how to be better as an engineer. I was already producing, but I really wanted to know how to engineer better. I felt like my songs weren't sounding right. So I just wanted to move, and without knowing how much people were getting paid as an engineer or who I was going to be able to work with, I just moved and just wanted to learn firsthand how to become a better engineer. I moved by myself and I rented a room in Harlem, and I was able to go to the studio where the studio they don't hire people to clean. So basically, whoever just came out of the college and wants to be inside of the studio, they let those people be inside the studio so they can clean for the studio and they don't have to pay nobody. Obviously, you clean it for free, 12 hours a day for 6 months. But to me, like that was the only way that I was gonna be able to get closer to these people that knew what they were doing and they had a success in the music business. So the only way that I found, and I was okay with it, it was for me to go and clean these rooms, clean the bathrooms, just regular stuff. I didn't feel like it was like downgrading myself, even though like when you come out of college, you expect to make money, and I wasn't making any. But I was like learning so much that like the income didn't really affect me at that moment. I had some money saved up and I wasn't living luxury. I was saving food for days and that's how I made it. But at the same time, I was learning so much that I felt like it was paying off. Working inside these rooms, I met so many artists and I was kind of like recognizing a pattern between the ones that were like successful and the ones that were not so successful. And even I had to apply sort of those patterns to me. So I can really like start like going in the right direction. Hopefully, like get into like where I wanted to be one day. So I'm gonna share this with you. I feel like number one was talent doesn't really make you the best. There's so many people that are not talented and they're extremely successful in the industry. And there's a ton of people that are extremely talented that like they cannot pass the barrier, nobody knowing them. So talent sometimes is not important. I love talent. I enjoy recording somebody extremely talented, but sometimes the people that are talented got all the issues that like are not allowing them to grow. One, it can be that they really think they're so good that they deserve all this stuff happening to them, and sometimes it doesn't happen. And that's one that you have to switch. Even though you got talent, you still gotta work your ass off. Number two, I had to find a way to make money because I wasn't making any money cleaning the rooms. So what I did was went into Facebook, DM a bunch of people that like had studios, and just one of those people allowed me to go and work for them. But for the artists, I also think the same thing. Like sometimes you might have to go and find something that can support this career, and because at the beginning it's going to be a little hard. So finding a way of having income to do this is, I think, super important. But also, what you do with that income is even more important because a lot of times, like people want to show a personality that sometimes they're not there yet, and I understand that. But at the same time, if you focus really on like perfecting your craft, how to get better, finding different people to help you, hiring marketing teams, and so on, or just getting courses, how to industry courses or like networking courses, is how to like come out of that shell. And like, because at the end of the day, the more people you let know what you got, there are more chances for those people liking what you're doing. So I feel like that was super important also for me. Like, even though I was good at the studio, I felt like I had to like branch out to as many places as possible. And also with like cold outreach and people, sometimes it might work, sometimes it might not work. But like the more you reach out, the more chances you have of like somebody listening to your stuff. Number three, a lot of people think like they really need a label or a team sometimes, or they need a manager. Sometimes the manager or a manager is not willing to manage it because they don't see nothing to manage. You're not like having constant releases. Nobody's calling you or DMing you or trying to book you. So there's actually nothing to manage. The manager can go and tell you, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that. But at the end of the day, the person that has to do it is you. So if you don't think you can manage yourself, or you think like there's nothing to manage within your career, then most likely nobody's gonna go and try to manage you. There's nothing really going on for your career. But if you start thinking about, okay, what can I do so like I can get people to reach out to me? What can I offer? Sometimes offering things for free just to give value to somebody else first, then the blessings start coming. So sometimes like you don't need all this team at the beginning. You just might need for you to like really focus and, okay, step one, what is it? Step two, what is it? And on step by step, things are gonna happen regardless, because like all those type of work that you make, they're gonna add up, and at the end of the day, something for sure is going to happen.